In this tutorial, we will be taking a look at books that are edited works from separate authors collected together in one book. These books are special cases for when you are assessing the authority and credibility of books. Usually, these books consist of essays written by various experts in the field and are edited together by one person, collected in one book, and the editor is the person listed on the cover. One way to tell is that the person or persons on the cover will have edited by or editor listed before their name. So if you use a work out of one of these books, you'll have to make sure you evaluate the author of that particular essay or work, not the editor. Most of the time, the essay's author will be listed at the beginning of the essay, so you should have no trouble finding it. And a good way to tell is that these books are sometimes called readers, but they are not always called readers. So don't just rely on finding books that have the word reader in the title. Let's take a look at one of these books in the UA catalog. Here we are in University of Akron Library catalog. Now let's say you are doing your research on gun control in America. So let's do a keyword search for guns and America. And this first result looks good. Guns in America, a reader. Now since reader is in the title, we can probably guess that this book is a collection of works by separate authors collected in one volume. But let's take a look at it. Now, as you can see, it says edited by Jan Dizzard, Robert Muth, and Stephen Andrews. Like the word reader, this is another hint that this book has multiple works in it by multiple authors. And another way you can tell is to look under more details. Now as you can see, it shows us a table of contents and it lists many titles in here, and after each one is an author listed. So yes, this is in fact a compilation of different works by different authors, edited together in one volume. Now not all of these kinds of books will have this under more details, but it is a good idea to check just in case, and it'll help you verify that this book is in fact a compilation of works by separate authors. Now, if you use a work out of one of these books, you want to make sure to check the authority of the author who wrote the work, not the editors. So if I wanted to use The Cowboy Subculture by David T. Courtwright down here, that means I would want to find out the authority and credentials of David Courtwright. You can definitely look up the authority of the editors themselves, but since David Courtwright is responsible for the intellectual content of The Cowboy Subculture, I want to make sure he is in fact an expert. Now in the next tutorial, we'll be talking about evaluating the credibility and authority of websites.